Thank you very much. Just like to thank our major sponsor, who is figures at the entrance. There is only one species of pelicans here in Australia called the Australian spectacle pelican. The other 7 are all over the world. The Australian spectacle pelican is bigger in size. They also have the longest beak and their colourings are different. The Australian spectacle pelican is our largest water bird here in Australia. The pelicans have been known to fly as high as 3,000 metres and can remain in the air for 24 hours. They are also known to occasionally visit the southern coast of Papua New Guinea and the northern coast of northern New Zealand's Northern Island. But they only breed here in Australia. Their wingspan may vary from 2.3 to 2.8 metres wide. And although their pouch, it doesn't look very big, it can hold up to 13 litres of water. The only difference between the male and the female are their size. The females are the smaller ones with the shorter bill, like that one very close, that cheeky one near Derek, and this little one here in front of me, a little female. And the males, they're the taller ones, the longer bill. The males weigh about 6 to 8 kilos, their bill length is 42 to 50 centimetres long. The females, they weigh about 4 to 6 kilos and their bill length is 35 to 42 centimetres long. The pelican's body length may vary from 1.5 to 1.8 metres long. The juveniles, they're the ones with the lighter brown feathers and the paler skin around their eyes. We've got one here in the water, a very young one up on the platform, some in the water. If you notice, they've got the brown feathers, they're the very young juvenile pelicans. You may notice that some of the pelicans' pouches change in colour. When they're in full mating season, which is any time during the year, their pouch shows a slate blue line. There's one over here if you want to come and have a look, or you got one over there. Oh yeah. This one's got some line up near his beak, and it's a young one.
Where's the shaky one?
See that one just there next to the man? Yes.
That one?
Yeah, I've got a juvenile here. He's got a hook just up the top of his beak or something, and I can see some line. It can wrap around. That's the one you saw, Beverly, earlier. You thought you saw earlier? Sorry. Hold on. Yeah. Yeah, the pelicans lay eggs similar to the size of a large duck egg, although not all of them would survive. Their incubation period is 32 to 35 days. The young are born naked and are fed by their parents' regurgitation. A pelican is fully grown within 14 weeks and are then usually independent. They make their journey from their main nesting ground in Lake Eyre in South Australia to the east coast. We have about 500 pelicans here on Tuggerah Lake and on average about 80 per feed. A pelican can live up in the wild up to 30 years, and that would depend if they never receive any injuries throughout their life. The Australian spectacle pelican eats about 1 to 2 kilos of fish per day, even less in care. Their favourite is mullet, but they're happy with what they're feeding them with today. They're a bit hungry. Pelicans are not particularly active. They mainly feed during the day and occasionally at night. We have about 200,000 people a year that come from all over the world to visit our pelican feeding. We rely on our sponsor and visitors' donations to help purchase our fish. We purchase our fish from Jimbo Seafood, which is just the blue building located behind us. And a big thank you to our visitors to the pelican feeding.